how Kingston India is looking at the India market.
Kingston is a fabulous company. We work with all the major foundries, and that gives us a strength to ship our parts globally to all the customers. Ramakrishna is our partner for India market.
Since how long Kingston India is active in India market?
Kingston has been in India for many years. We started our embedded business somewhere in 2018 when I joined it, and then since then we have been seeing a organic growth in India market. In terms of the memory consumption, we are seeing a shift in India market. Like earlier, the memory densities were used to be in the megabyte, but now we see because of this internet penetration and smart homes, IoT things, there is a huge demand of the NAND and DRAMs.
In India, when customers are developing application, they are always looking for support in terms of typically sample support, design support, and back-end, front-end kind of syncing software, and etc. How your team is managing this all complex requirement of India customer.
Irrespective of what is your segment, you are in the automotive, consumer, or networking, Kingston has the right product for each market. We have a live FAE support for all our customers, and no customer is small for us. I see there is a good sync between Kingston business as well as the India demand.
Namaskar दोस्तों, welcome to Ramakrishna social media podcast. Today we have our guest Mr. Arun who is from Kingston, India. So before I give the mic to Mr. Arun, Ramakrishna is a component distribution company into this business for almost 4 decades, and we have presence all across India, having manpower, 100 plus manpower with team of design teams and sales team across. Besides that, we have also presence in Singapore, Hong Kong, and China. So with this team, we intend to associate with our customers during their product design cycle, suggesting them right components and helping them getting comfortable with electronic semiconductor part selection, design, etc. Welcome, Mr. Arun.
Yeah, namaste.
Yeah. So, Mr. Arun, how Kingston India is looking at the India market?
Sure. So Kingston is having headquarters in US, and we have presence globally with sales offices across globe. And Kingston is a fabulous company. We work with all the major foundries, and that gives us a strength to ship our parts globally to all the customers. And Ramakrishna is our partner for India market. They are helping us to grow in India market.
Yeah, understand. Since how long Kingston India is active in India market?
So Kingston has been in India for many years. We started our embedded business somewhere in 2018 when I joined it, and then since then we have been seeing a organic growth in India market. If you talk about the embedded space, then we have seen in like past 5 years, the embedded systems are now becoming more complex. They are having additional connectivity features and lot of features which cannot be supported by the basic microcontroller. So what we have seen in India, there is a huge scope of advanced microprocessor or SoCs, right? And all these SoCs, they require management, they require DRAMs, to process the data, and after processing, then transfer the data to the cloud. So in terms of the memory consumption, we are seeing a shift in India market. Like earlier, the memory densities were used to be in the megabyte, but now we see because of this internet penetration and smart homes, IoT things, there is a huge demand of the NAND and DRAMs in India.
The government of India is taking initiative, and they are helping to invest in India and trying to build the ecosystem for semiconductor and memory, all together. So how you see that these initiatives is helping as a supplier to India market?
So see, from demand point of view, you see, we are the second largest smartphone market, right, after China. Beside the smartphone market, then our GPON, router, Wi-Fi 6, that demand is also growing. And apart from that now we have a EV market which is growing, and all EV need uh, like the real-time connectivity. So from demand side, yes, we are on the right path. But when we see the supply side, right? So all these memories are, India is still dependent upon the import from China, Taiwan, and any other country. So India government is taking the right step to, they are trying to localize the supply chain by. So we have seen some success in last few years that many global companies, they are setting up their OSAT and fab units in India. So I think this step will definitely bridge the demand and supply gap. So once we have our own foundries, own OSATs, then this will definitely help to have our own local supply chains.
In India, when customers are developing application, they are always looking for support in terms of typically sample support, or design support, and back end, front end kind of syncing software, and etc. How your team is managing this all complex requirement of India customers?
Yeah, that's very interesting, and I would like to highlight few things that is helping Kingston to grow our business in India. So as I said, Kingston is a fabulous company, right? And we work with all the major foundries to get the wafers, and that gives us the advantage that we take the wafer as per the market demand, and then we design our own product. So we are not always dependent upon one foundry. Based on the market demand, we do the product mix, and there are few things which I would say nobody can match Kingston. One is our lead time is exceptionally low. With forecast, our minimum lead time what we have seen, I have seen is like 2 to 4 weeks. Without forecast, it's like 6 weeks. Even in the tight market, when there is a allocation, still we have supported our customers with the 4 to 6 weeks lead time. And I tell you the reason is because when we do business with the foundries, right, we do LTA, long-term agreement. So irrespective of whether the market is in the tight supply or there is a huge supply, we always honor those LTAs, right? And that's how we are able to support our customer irrespective of what is the market situation. Number two, irrespective of what is your segment, you are in the automotive, consumer, or networking, Kingston has the right product for the each market.
Yeah, I understand.
And third is our technical support. We have a live FA support for all our customer, and no customer is small for us. Irrespective of the volume, irrespective of the applications, our team is always there to support, and we are very generous on the sampling support. Again, as I said, no customer is small, so whatever is your sample demand quantity, samples are always available within like 1 or 2 weeks. So these are the few things that India market needs, right?
Yeah, I understand.
If you compare Kingston versus our competition, right, where you have to follow a long lead time,
Yeah.
whereas Kingston is just asking 3 to 4 weeks lead time. So we are helping India market that way.
Now, as we know that the semiconductor ecosystem is improving in India. Lots of government initiatives are there pushing industry to go for a different, a level of integration, backward and frontward integration, and all these things. So, but still, what we understand that still, if I compare the volume, of the products. So comparing with India, the other, markets which are already pretty bigger in size, since India customers are designing for domestic market as well as for the global market. So they are always, demanding for more and more price, thing. I mean, they want always the best price in the world,
Right.
Probably they may not be committing on the quantities, volume, because they do not have that volume as compared with the developed market. So in that sense, how you think you are able to help customers, Indian customers, on the pricing? That's very because
Right. So.
design support is one, and the pricing is
Mhm.
another very important thing for customers.
So our team actually help customer from the prototyping to the mass production, and we make sure whatever the firmware customer has validated on the system, we make sure that we ship the same firmware so that customer do not face any quality issue and the production runs smoothly, right? So this is one part. Secondly, what you said, the Indian customer behavior. So we are familiar with that, and we have adopted that culture in our company. So we don't mind, and we know what customer is asking, and then accordingly we support. So we have designed our price strategy accordingly for India market, and see. Kingston has the advantage that we are volume buyer of NAND. Like we are the largest NAND buyer of Kioxia. We buy billions of gigabytes from them. Same is with the DRAM, right? So that gives us a immense strength that we can support our customer with the competitive pricing compared to competition. So when you are buying a huge wafers or huge NAND, right? So that gives you a competitive pricing, and the same price we support to the embedded segment or your retail segment. So that is one of the advantages working with Kingston.
Yeah.
I don't see any much price challenge in India market, and based on our experience, customers are finding Kingston as the best supplier. One more thing, what we have seen is uh, when you see the Kingston lineup, right? We have eMMC as low as starting with the 4 gigabyte and go up to 256 gigabyte, right? So India still need those low density MMC compared to the global market, right? So whatever like India is using today, those EMM density already become UL in the global market,
Yeah,
right?
understood.
India needs supplier like Kingston who can support with the low density EMMC. We have DRAM, consumer DRAM, low power DRAM, even like the D3 and D4 today as like the primary DRAM for the India market. And Kingston is still supporting, and we are going to carry those low density lineup for the India and other emerging market. So that way I see there is a good sync between Kingston business as well as the India demand.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, so I mean, friends, as you listen from Mr. Arun, Kingston, India head, a lot of products, a lot of design ecosystem support, a lot of pricing support, and of course, as their India partner, as their distribution house, we are always there for the all kind of local supply chain and the local currency support and all those things. We are always there. So as a partnership with Kingston, we are always looking for supports from our customers, from application engineers, from product development teams, and for any kind of design engagement. I mean, we will always invite your opinions, your feedbacks, so that we can create a huge ecosystem and participate more and more with Kingston wherever you think about the memory. So other than this, Mr. Arun, anything you would like to add?
Yeah, for India market, yes, RK has been doing good job for Kingston and other supplier, I believe, right? You support customers with the INR support. You have your FAE. So I think what India customer need for their growth, there are like huge spectrum of customers, small scale, big scale, mid scale, and today every customer need the hand holding at the very initial stage. So that's where I think RK is playing a very important role for Kingston. So thank you very much for supporting Kingston in India, and I look forward this growth to continue in future.
So thank you, Mr. Arun, for giving us time and joining this episode. And going forward, we are looking for more engaging session with our suppliers, with our customers, with our technical team heads, so that at the end of the day, our customers get more and more insights and more support from this entire semiconductor ecosystem, so that we both can grow together and we can take this relationship longer and longer and longer. So thank you very much,
Thank you
Mr.
very much,
Arun.
Deepak ji.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Thank you.